Good evening, everyone. Tonight I'm down at Langley Point. I just want to get a few hours out this evening. Low tide tonight, just to get a bit of fresh air really. Try a new rod out. I just bought a new Ziplex Primo Synchro, so I'm going to put that through its paces tonight. I had a little bit of a cast of it this afternoon and I'm thoroughly impressed with it, so thanks Dev, cheers for that mate. I'll let you know if I catch anything on the videos. Tonight I'm fishing pulley panels again, with some lovely bluey from Fresh and Frozen Crabs, who sponsor Twitchy Tips coincidentally. So there's a logo, Fresh and Frozen Crabs and Twitchy Tips. That's our angling club down in Eastbourne. So who fancy it, we come back from lockdown. We hold a few matches each year. We're going to hold a championship this year. We only formed last year. Just a bit of fun really, just to get people into the angling, new beginners, juniors. So fingers crossed we can have a few more numbers this year. Right, so baits I'm using tonight, very simple. Packs of bluey, lovely jubbly. These are the smaller bluey, so I can actually put them on in halves or holes. Holes have been doing the business the last few days. I had a couple up to, I think it was 43 last week, I think. Don't quote me on that. I had a couple of decent ray, a few down on the point, an evening session. Another member, Chris Kirridge, he had a massive 52 centimetre ray, which was lovely. That was down the other part of Eastbourne. I won't say where, so a lot of people might crucify me for it, but it's a well-known local mark. Yeah, so fingers crossed tonight. I've also got some lovely small squid with me. Hasn't actually thawed yet, but there's some squid, baby squid, and my favourite bait in the world, apart from peeler crab, sand eel. At this time of year, I think this does more damage than peeler crab. I think it's fantastic. Again, all of this bait is from Fresh and Frozen. They're reasonably priced, quality frozen baits, fresh baits as well. And hopefully in the summer we can pick up some real nice smooth hounds on that fresh peeler crab, which I'm getting really excited about. So I'll keep you updated, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Might even give you a few more tips on the way. So yeah, see you soon. Right, so this is how I'm baiting up for the race. Now I'm fishing with sand eel and bluey. All I've done is just taken a side of bluey. I'm going to thread it down the baiting needle, sand eel, just with the head cut off, without piercing it, and offer it up straight next to the bluey like that. Now what I'm aiming to do is wrap that bluey so it sits like that. So get the baiting elastic, and I'm not doing it tight. May look like it, but this is quite stretchy stuff, and I'm just I don't want it to burst the bait, see, because the sand is quite delicate. Just making sure it's bound together more than anything. Just give it only finger twice, and there we go. Not very big, as I said, only about the size of my thumb, but that's enough. And that's landed me a couple of nice rays in the last few weeks. So standard pulley pedal, strong hooks. These are short shank uptied 2/0s, I think. I've just gone with the uptied 2/0s. What I'm going to do is just thread it. I could bound it to the hooks with the elastic, but I don't want to do it because it makes it incredibly difficult. It all goes like a bloody mess. Excuse my language. It goes like an awful mess when you reel it in. So I want to keep it nice tender bait for the rays. What I do is just hook it up like that. So we've got the hook one end, slide the pennel hook down. So I've just caught a 48 centimetre ray on this line, so I've just double checked it to make sure there's no nicks in it or abrasions, which I'm happy there isn't. And there we go, look, one bait each side of the hook, or the pennel hook each side of the bait. What I do is just clip that up, job done, and that's what's going to catch us another ray with any luck. Hi everyone, just a little update. I've just well, it's actually my first cast off the beach since I last made the intro. Now kids, it's an important one, adults too. When you get a bite, don't pick your rod up straight away, leave it. Now I've been fishing reasonably big sized baits, you know, right, not very big, but one of them with 2 sand eel, makes probably a bait the size of your thumb. Pennel hook, 2 O's and 3 O's, depending on what I'm fishing for. Now I've had a nice little take. It was bouncing around. I knew it was a white, and you could tell it was a white, and the rod tip just going ding, 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 all like that, ting, ting, ting. You think, oh, here we go, white is just killing me bait. I left it for another 10 minutes. That's what's left of it. Whiting head. Well, I can tell you now, and I'm quite overjoyed because it's a decent ray actually. They're getting bigger. Now, as I said before, all on fresh and frozen. 48 centimetres, so I'm sure there's going to be another one out there tonight. So 48 centimetres, beautiful fish, covered in, look at that depth on them, look, they skate through the water. That's why they're called skate. Look. Lovely female. Let me get a close up of them spikes she's got. I mean, she's chucking up squid here, look, lovely. But look at those serrated thorns, and that's why it's called a thornback ray. As you can see, look at those thorns, look at the eye. Majestic creatures, aren't they? Cheers everyone. Tight lines. Hi everyone, you might be able to see him. I'm going to try and put her back. Oh, about spiking myself. Let's see if we can get her back. Get a nice wave. There we go, my love. Look at the spikes on it. Oh, there you go. Watch her go. Beauty. You can see her in the waves there, look. There she goes, one kick and she's gone. There she is, look. Gives her a little wave. There she is, come on, turn over me darling. Make sure she goes. They're quite hardy fish, so I think she's gone. Cheers. Hiya. Well, lovely. A little bit of an update. Jason Scott, one of my mates, also known as the Eastbourne Fisherman on YouTube. You might know him, you might subscribe to him. I'm one of his admins on his group, along with Cliff, Charlotte, Mike, Pete, and obviously Jason as well. This is going to go up on the group later on, so give us a like, click onto my YouTube. It's Matt Giff 2407. Hope you enjoy it. And also it's Twitchy Tips Angling Club. That's another YouTube channel which I manage along with a few of us of our new club in Eastbourne. So give us a click, give us a like, give us a subscribe if need be. Hope you enjoy it. But Jason's had a really good race and he's absolutely ecstatic. So watch the YouTube video later on. He's dead chuffed. So I think it's his first session this year and he's absolutely buzzing. So good luck to him. Well done, Jace. Good angling, mate. Never know, we might have another chance to get one in a little bit. And hopefully catch a few more fish in the months, days, weeks to come. Just a quick update. I've had about 3 or 4 more dogfish now, up to 57. So bit of a successful night. Targeting the rays as usual. I've had one of 48, so I'm chuffed with that anyway. Christened the new rod, so double chuffed with that. So I've just used it as a session just to chop and change the bait, see what might be working. The distances, as I would do normally, but I'm just trying to pay a bit more attention to the distances I'm fishing, the baits that I'm fishing, and also the rigs as well. I'm just fishing bog standard pulley pennels, 3 O's and 2 O's, clear mono. I'm fishing mono, 15-pound main line, multiply setup, and just varying the distances. And the tide's quite heavy here at Langley Point, and it's a fairly big tide, but I fished it down and up a little bit. So yeah, the rod's just bouncing away in the tide. I've had a few tiny little whiting, but they haven't really invaded the session as much as they would do in the winter. So thumbs up for that. But I'm getting bites, I'm enjoying it, and that's what it's all about. It's just enjoy fishing. So if you're about, thumbs up, give us a like, subscribe. I know it's cliche, click the bell and all that. I'm not really in it for anything else. I just want to make sure that everyone can see how I fish. I can pass on a few tips, swap and exchange. That's what it's all about. Meeting new people, having fun and enjoying your hobby, because that's the end of the day what it is. So enjoy it. I hope we'll give a little bit of a roundup at the end of the session with hopefully another ray if we're lucky. I'm going to go and ride that rod in because it's bending right over in the tide, so might have another doggy. Well, I wound that rod in, had another little white, big, bloody bigger than the bait, but never mind, they're hungry, there's right there. I doubt that's not the only fish out there, so I've rebaited with another bit of sand eel and a bit of bluey, similar to this, so you can see the bluey in there, and the sand eel the other side. I like usually having the bluey with the flesh side out to give a bit more attraction, but I think there's plenty, as you can see, it's quite juicy, and it's not a massive bait. And that's all you really need. It's streamlined, so it's going to cast well. It won't spin. It won't give you a line twist. So hopefully the presentation is quite nice. And again, it's not bound up that much where it's seeping juices everywhere. It's not constricting it. It's just keeping it nice and tight. And as you can see, it's still quite flexible and pliable. And then again, another one. Cut the baits ready, so I can just click and change. I usually have another rig set up on the bottom of the tripod, but I lost the rig earlier on, so I'm not going to keep getting the baits out. I'm only on a pleasure session, I'm not match fishing. So yeah, hopefully I'll get another few. Hey everyone, just thought I'd have my last 2 casts, and as I say, never give up, as they say, and I'm glad I didn't, because I just got another fantastic ray. It's a male this time. You can see the clasps. He is absolutely full of spikes, and you might be able to see some blood on him, but that blood is all mine. He's absolutely spiked me to bits. He's slashed me thumb open, bless him, but he is an absolute wonderful fish there. I'm chuffed with that. So 51 centimetres, and again that was on squid, bluey and sand eel wrap, as I showed you in the demonstration earlier. People, get out there, get catching, mind the spikes. They've even got them underneath, as you can see. I don't know if you can see that under there, but they are absolutely magnificent creatures. Member of the shark family. They're a round fish, not a flat fish, and I believe you take the skate wings off, hence why they're called skate wings. They're meant to be good eating. I've never eaten them myself, but he's going back. Cheers everyone, take care, tight lines. Just thought I'd give you another update. Pretty much the last cast of the night, so never give up, never take your eyes off the rod. 50 centimetre ray, a female one this time. Cracker. Hopefully they relax a little bit and the tails will go down, but stunning. £6.9. Fantastic. Stay safe everyone, enjoy fishing and catch some fish. Well, what an evening. Last cast, another little doggy. Absolutely gulped the bait down. You in? Hey? I think Jason's in the one, so I'm going to go and help him out. Get this fish out. Just quick. Just in the corner of the mouth. Job done. See you later.